Hello, Year 8, and welcome to your next geography lesson. We're almost done with the China topic, looking at the moment, more of the environmental issues. We're going to continue that theme today. So could you have a look at the photograph on the board? There are 5 questions around the outside, and in 5 minutes, could you jot down an answer to as many of those as you can? Be as detailed as you can. Don't just write single word answers. Try to really burrow into getting as much information out of this one photograph as you can. Pause the video now. Okay, so we're talking about water pollution in China today. Could you copy that title and put the date? Read through the 2 objectives. That should take you about 1 minute. All you're going to need today is a pen. So get yourself sorted. Pause the video now. Fantastic. Okay, there's a YouTube link on the screen. If you could click on that, watch the video, and there are 5 questions which you will find the answers to as you go through. I'd like you to write the answers in full sentences, please. So, for example, for number 1, people are blaming, put in the answer, for the water pollution. Question number 2, the man wants a government official to swim in the water for 20 minutes because, and then put the answer, and so on and so on. It's really important to do this so that these notes you're writing are not just a series of random words, so that they actually make some sense when you come back to revise this material. So it should take about 10 minutes in total. We'll go through the answers in a second. Pause the video now. Fantastic, here are your answers. So people are blaming the businesses and the government. It's all about the economy and the push for economic development that the government has been driving for the last few decades. The man wants a government official to swim in the water because he knows that he will not, because it's so polluted. He'll have to admit there is a problem. Number 3, why is the water so polluted? Unchecked industrial development, meaning that all of these factories, all of these businesses that are polluting the water are not being checked. The government are prioritizing them growing and making money over the environmental damage they're causing. And why? Well, it's to make money. Number 4, what was the government accused of doing to people who reported on the water pollution? Arresting them. And what percentage of rivers in China are seriously polluted? Well, at the time of this video, 40%. Although I do have a feeling that things have improved since this video. The problem with China is it's quite difficult to find statistics on these things. It's quite difficult to find up-to-date statistics because the government controls the release of them so strongly. Okay, so there is a newspaper article. It'll be attached to this lesson, but also it's on the next 2 slides. You need to read through it and to draw a spider diagram summarizing 2 sets of information from this article. Facts about water pollution and causes of water pollution. I've drawn the beginning of the spider diagram there. I would do this in the middle of at the very least half a page to give yourself space to write further arrows out of each of those 2 headings with points on the end. So I'm going to move on to the next slide. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to give you a chance to pause it, move on to the next one. Again, you can pause that and then go on. Like I said, if you want though, the article should be attached if you'd like to read it all as a Word document or as a PDF. Okay, so there we go. There was the article. And we move on now to look at the effects of water pollution. I'd like to watch another video, lots of videos today. I'd like to bullet point all of the different evidence of water pollution. For example, the first one you'll come across is a man telling you that the water he gets out of his taps is now cloudy and it tastes different. He claims this is a result of water pollution. So there's your first bit of evidence that there is water pollution going on. So you can jot that one down right now, and you can watch the video and get as many others as you can from it. Pause this video now and open the other one. Fantastic. Okay, we're on to really the last task of this lesson. On the screen, you'll see a series of points, and this is a particular village case study. This is about one particular place. Use 3 colors to shade them. So as you copy these out, you can also shade them as either causes of water pollution, social effects on people and their lives, or economic effects, specifically to do with money and jobs. At the bottom, there are a few definitions for 3 terms that you may not understand from this. Anything else, obviously, you can by all means go and look it up, and if it still doesn't make any sense, do email your teacher. That's what we're here for, to help you out if there's anything here you don't understand. So complete the task now. Don't forget that information at the bottom. Should take 20 minutes at most to copy this out and shade them. Pause the video now. Okay, so we should be at the hour mark pretty much by now, quite a lot crammed into one lesson. In any time you've got left, I'd like you just to recap. So from memory, I'd like you to turn to another bit of paper, back of your book, something like that. I'd like to see if you can remember, we set as the objective that you were going to be able to explain 3 causes of water pollution, and I've put here 3 impacts as well, or 3 effects of water pollution in China. So jot those down. If you finish those, or if you're not sure on any, you can go back to the rest of your notes. Obviously, you should have plenty of effects and causes already written down in this lesson. You can go back and check those in your own time. And there we go, a look through another environmental issue, another environmental challenge of the rapid economic development of China. Like I said, one that I think is improved today. I think some of those videos, today's situations may be a little bit better in certain areas. From what I've seen, some of the major rivers have been cleaned up quite a bit, but certainly some of the smaller, more remote rivers, not necessarily so. They're a lot more hidden, a lot more easy to hide illegal practices there. Anyway, there we go. So end of this lesson. Thank you very much for your time. Take care, and I shall speak to you soon. Goodbye.